Well done, Trent. How hard did you have to work? How deep did you have to dig for those 3 points?
Very. I think you could see that from the performance. The way the game went, it was a very tough game. Obviously, since Stevie's come in as the manager, he's had some really good results. It looks like they've transformed and turned the season around. And they're a very good squad. You know, they've got amazing players. So we knew it was going to be a tough game, and we knew that we were going to have to dig deep. They sat off, let us off the ball a bit, and made it hard for us, made it difficult, didn't create too many chances. But, you know, when you've got players like Mo Salah in the team that can make things happen, he's come up good for us again today.
Trent, it's Michael Owen. I was just wondering, I know Steven Gerrard was your hero growing up. With all what was going on around the game today, any problems in focusing? Because obviously even the Anfield crowd had their eyes fixed on the away dugout today.
I mean, us as players, I don't think it changed anything for us. You know, I think maybe fans, it might have been a bit sentimental for them, even for him potentially. But I think, you know, we've been in this game a long time. We're all professionals. We have a job to do, and essentially the 3 points are more important than any of our feelings. So that comes first. The team comes first, and we were focused on getting the 3 points, to be honest. And that it never changed. We never really spoke about it. We never focused on it at all. I think in the back of our minds we all knew he was going to get a good reception, but it didn't change anything for us. And
you just alluded to Mo Salah there. When you're 0-0 in a tight game like today, what kind of belief does it give you when he's on the pitch and he's in your team and in a blink of an eye he can do something?
You know, he proved it last week. We needed a goal. He's got the assist for Divock. He's done it again this week. We needed a goal. He's won the pen and scored the pen. He's obviously, I think many people agree he's probably the best player in the world right now. He's a fantastic player. We've seen it for years now. He's got nothing left to prove to anyone. He's out there breaking records every week. You know, every week we're coming in and he's broken another record. It's frightening the numbers he's put up, and the consistency is stuff that probably we've only seen 2 other players do in this modern era of the game. But yeah, it's a credit to himself, credit to the work he puts in. He's an outstanding lad and an outstanding player.
And just finally, talking of consistency, how crucial is it you keep getting these 1-0 wins? Because Chelsea have done it by a goal today, and so too Manchester City.
Just seeing that then, obviously didn't know how the Chelsea game went on, but seeing that they scored the last minute pen, no, we can't complain. We've done the same last week, but it's a title race really. These things happen, makes it exciting. 3 teams going for it this year, looks like. So it's good, you know. We've got to keep winning. This is an important period. Games come thick and fast. So any sort of slip up right now will be detrimental. You know, we want to be in and around the top of the league come March, April, to push on the final run in. So that's our aim. Focused on ourselves, making sure we pick up 3 points every week.
Very well done today. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
Trent Alexander-Arnold live from Anfield for you. When we come back, we hope to hear the thoughts of Steven Gerrard on his return to Anfield that ultimately was a losing. All 3 should be involved with 1-goal wins, all from the penalty spot.
Yeah, I mean, penalties are a big part of our game nowadays. I think they've increased in popularity, of course, over the years. Handball, I think, has become more of a regular occurrence, and of course VAR spotting things that maybe we wouldn't have spotted in the past. So they are an important part. We saw last season, of course, Jorginho was top scorer for Chelsea just from penalties. So we know how big a part of the game it was. And today, all the big 3 teams, as you say, all winning by a spot kick. So it just shows you, you know, a good penalty taker is worth their weight in gold.
Some more contentious than others, the awarding of them today across the 3 games.
Yeah, especially the Man City one, but nevertheless they get the run of the green, which they didn't normally get, especially with VAR. It seems to have gone in their favour today, and still to step up and take the penalty the way Raheem did was fantastic to see. And
the bottom line is all 3 have got over the line again, and all won on the same day.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you slip up now, I mean, we were looking at the table as it stands.
As Chelsea were drawing.
Yeah. and all of a sudden they're out of touch. You know, even a win doesn't get them to the top of the league. So, and you don't want to do that when you're playing against or competing against two other top teams. So it's cat and mouse at the moment, and it's going to be like that, you know, right the way through. I'm sure this title running is going to go to right the way through to May, and nobody wants to give an inch at this point, especially with Christmas coming, games coming thick and fast.
Particularly for Chelsea after the run they've been on, because at one stage they were on course to drop 9 points from the last 18 there till that late penalty.
And well, yeah, I think especially the way Leeds came out in that game, that they pressed as we know Leeds do, and they was winning their one-on-one duels and creating problems for Chelsea. But that result was a massive one for them. But there's still a long way to go, and I still see a lot of difficult challenges and games coming up where the likes of the top three can and possibly will drop points somewhere.
Yeah, no room to slip up at the moment. And you know what? A couple of the teams didn't play to their best today. Certainly Manchester City was our early game. They weren't at their best. And then Liverpool, I've seen them play a lot better. Full credit to Aston Villa in that game. And Wolves, for that matter. They made it difficult. But all three teams, you'd say, not at the firing best, but all got over the line.
Let's have a look at the big incident at Anfield then. And unlike the Etihad, no real debate here.
No, I don't think there was a debate at all. Mo Salah takes his touch and almost in one movement goes straight at Tyrone Mings, gets in front of him. And I think, and it's easy for me to sit here and say it now, but at some point a defender there has just got to accept that he's out the game, try to jockey him as best as you can. But Mo Salah gets his body between the man and the ball and then goes over. I don't think there's any doubt about it. It's a penalty.
And what about Mo Salah from the spot, Sean? 15 out of 15 in the Premier League.
It's a fantastic finish. The inside of the post. Dad used to always practice these penalties in his back garden, and he used to always say, always aim for the inside post. And there's no way a keeper gets near that or saves it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant penalty. If you hit the post and go in, you're normally expecting to score, but when you hit it with that power as well, it takes away the accuracy. But he gets both, and a stunning penalty from Mo Salah.
Yeah, Liverpool delighted, including Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is waiting to speak live to us.